Hi, hope everyone had a great weekend, and we're off on another week and another Retro Tuesday post. And before I get started, I just want to mention that I spent 40 years behind the camera for a reason, because I didn't like getting in front of the camera. So this whole YouTube thing for me is a little out of the ordinary, so bear with me. Anyway, this post is going to be about car dealer ads in the 80s in the Bay Area. I had the nickname in the 80s of the King of Cars because I did literally so many car dealerships. And I'm going to explain a little behind the scenes what went into the thinking of each ad and what we did to add production value to various car dealerships around the Bay Area. First up is Magnussen Dodge. And Magnussen Dodge, I'm thinking back, it's been a while, but I'm pretty sure it was probably one of the first car dealer ads I ever did when I worked at TV 20. And you know, growing up as a kid, my parents were into old Packards. And so I was always in the garage as a teenager, wrenching on Packards, cleaning them up, and taking them on monthly tours around California. And at the time, I was really into still photography, go figure. And every summer, we'd go to these international meets with these absolutely beautiful Packards. And my favorite thing to do was take pictures of all these beautiful old cars. Well, for full circle moment, I get hired at TV 20, and they put me in charge of shooting TV commercials right out of college. And I got to say, what a fit, because shooting car commercials for me was the pinnacle. Anyways, Magnussen Dodge, located in Concord. And if you look at the ad, a couple things that we did, that we brought to the party, specifically what I brought to the party, is I didn't like static, just having cars left, right, and not moving. I wanted the cars moving, so we took the cars off the lot and did driving shots. And the only way for the dealers to get driving shots was from the manufacturers who sent them reels. So I said, well, the hell with it, we'll just do our own. Anyway, enjoy this Magnussen Dodge spot. The voice on Magnussen Dodge is Tony Kilbert from the Jive 95. Tony was such a sweet man to work with. Anyway, enjoy the spot. Do you remember it? Did you see it? Let me know.
Only Magnussen Dodge in Concord can put you into a brand new Dodge Ram 50 pickup or Power Ram 50 4x4 right now with no cash out of your pocket and no payments till next June. For example, drive home this 83 Magnussen Dodge Ram 50 with no cash out of your pocket now. No payments till June, and then only $136.64 a month plus tax. Any Magnussen Dodge Ram 50 pickup or Power Ram 50 4x4 with no payments till June. Wherever you live, it's worth the drive to Magnussen Dodge in Concord.
So for the ad we just watched, I came up with the whole concept for that one. For the next ad that I'm going to show, it's for Vallejo Chrysler Plymouth up in Vallejo. And being up in Vallejo, not as crowded as shooting in Concord, so we were able to go out into the country to shoot our driving shots, which took the spot to a whole new level. This Vallejo ad I also wrote and produced and shot, and I think it turned out pretty good. Did you happen to see it? And do you remember it? Let me know.
Liquidation time at Vallejo Chrysler Plymouth Dodge in Vallejo. The new 88s are on the way, so many cars will be sacrificed at fantastic prices to make room. With 1.9% APR and liquidation prices, you can't go wrong. Hurry in for deals like this Chrysler New Yorker, fully loaded, only $249 a month. And take your pick of a Chrysler LeBaron Coupe or a Chrysler LeBaron GTS, either one only $189 a month. Hurry in for 1.9% or up to $750 cash back from Chrysler. Make the short drive to big savings at Vallejo Chrysler Plymouth Dodge on Sonoma Boulevard in Vallejo.
Okay, this next car ad was probably my number one target. I did it with my company after leaving TV 20, and Fremont Ford pretty much was the pinnacle for local car dealer ads in the Bay Area. And Fremont Ford, the owner, Dee, his brother Kim was his agency, and Kim and I would discuss what we wanted to do. He would write them, and then I would block them, light them, direct them, and I think they turned out pretty good. I ended up doing Fremont Ford for close to 15 years, and I got to say, it was something I was very proud of. Dee, the owner, he was fantastic on camera. His brother Kim, as the agency, could not have been nicer. Better people, no better people to work with. This Mustang ad that we're going to see, you see how we added a lot of production value in the lower angles on the cars. We wet the pavement, which made the pavement smoother. And also it reflected some light up into the car. And then with Fremont Ford, I had a lot better equipment than I had at TV20. So we had these big 1200 watt daylight HMIs that we called, that I could light D with and just make them look no shadows and really stand out. So anyway, take a look at this spot and let me know if you saw it, if you remember it, and what you thought of Fremont Ford, because I have nothing but great memories.
It's time to rev up the excitement for the Mustang sale at Fremont Ford. Right now, Fremont Ford is making special deals to celebrate the Fall Classic Mustang Show being held right here this Saturday. You can see over 100 classic Mustangs on display, and some of those great cars will be for sale. So drive home in style in one of the best street machines ever made, the Ford Mustang. Choose from our great selection and see the Fall Classic Mustang Show at Fremont Ford.
Okay, you know, by this point in my career, by the, late 80s, early 90s, I was pretty much relied on by every dealer to write their spot, produce their spot, shoot it, etc. But this next spot takes it to a whole new level. This next spot didn't air on TV, but it was in a lot of movie theaters around the country. It was for Made in America with Ted Danson and Whoopi Goldberg. Richard Benjamin, the director, I was referred to him by someone in the Bay Area who said, you got to talk to Rob. He does a lot of car dealers. And Ted's character in the movie was a car dealer, so it was a natural fit. So I invited Richard and his director of photography to a car commercial shoot out in Brentwood, which I don't have a copy of that ad. But anyway, Richard got to see behind the scenes how we wet the pavement, how we lined the cars up, how we shot beauty shots, how we handled talent, etc. Needless to say, Richard hired me to shoot and produce and edit 2 commercials that aired in the movie, the chimp spot with Ted, and then the bear spot where Ted gets beat up by a bear. And on a side note, because I was working on the movie as a consultant, we needed sound effects of Ted getting beat up by the bear. So I met Ted on location. They were shooting interiors at a house in Oakland. So I went into a bedroom with Ted, and Ted laid on the bed, and I started hitting him with pillows. And he was, he's like, no, it's got to be more physical, got to be more physical. So I got on top of Ted with the pillow, and I'm jumping up and down on him and hitting him through the pillow, and he's grunting and groaning. So the sound effects you hear on that bear spot, if you ever saw it, that's me beating Ted Danson up on a bed. Anyway, if you saw the movie, great. I sure had a good time doing it, and Richard actually hired me and my camera crew to be in the movie, in that chase scene where Whoopi is on the road and the elephant's chasing her down the road. We're the camera crew in that scene. So it's really great memories. And the other great memory is I had a daughter born 2 weeks before the movie, and then I left for 30 days to shoot a movie, so I wasn't very popular. But anyway, hope you remember it, and thanks for watching.
This is Hal Jackson from Jackson Motors, and this is Larry. Larry and I just saw Thelma and Louise together, and we figure if those two gals can see America, then hell, it's high time we did too. The old-fashioned way. Behind the wheel of a top-of-the-line American vehicle. Sit down there, Larry, and grab the wheel. Here, turn around and grab the wheel. There you go. You're driving today, son. So come on down to Jackson Motors and see the specials we got going on cars and trucks. It could change your life. I know Larry's gonna change mine. Larry's my pal. Don't forget, Hal's your pal. All right, give me 5 here, Larry. All right, grab your pistola here and let's go. Adios, folks. Grab the wheel. Let's do some driving. Here, go on. You can pick your loads later. There you go. Adios, folks. Let's hit the road. All right, here we go. Slow down, Larry. Watch out, watch out. No, not that.
So that's how these car commercials came together. A little bit of behind the scenes for you on my memory of shooting some pretty iconic car dealer ads in the Bay Area. If you remember these ads or you saw them, I'd sure love to hear your comments and your memories of them, because they were fun to do. And like I said, I'm going to be posting another group of car commercials on Friday, so I'd love for you to watch those. I'll give a little more behind the scenes commentary. And I sure enjoy doing this, and I hope you enjoy watching them. And please like and subscribe. Thanks.